You know what time it is, folks? It is the ELKWorks noon whistle time. This would be our second broadcast. I'm Chris Trottier. This is my partner, Jon Anzalone. Welcome, Jon.
Thanks for having me again. This is number 2. This is exciting.
A lot to learn from the last time we did this, wasn't there?
There is a lot to learn. And you look at yourself and you're always pretty critical, but this is good. Do what we do, be natural, and it won't be perfect, but it'll be good.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me.
Yeah. So, hey, I was thinking after last week and thinking about ELKWorks, and I don't know if people know that the ELK is actually an acronym in there.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up because, been in education a long time, and one of the hidden secrets in our schools, at least especially at Elkhorn, has always been kind of our career and technical education program, along with our school to work opportunities, or what people now call work-based learning experiences. And there's so much involved in those areas. We could go on forever trying to understand the acronyms, the vocabulary. And I think that struggle has really caused us to not tell our story very well. So upon reflection and talking with you and Mrs. Pella, who's a CT coordinator at Elkhorn Area High School, kind of wanted to find a way to tell that story, and was just kind of sitting there thinking, and I'm like, ELK's an easy word to create an acronym. I know that we at Elkhorn Area School District have tried everything from, and even included one herd and gang and whatever we can. And all of a sudden it just hit me. And it was earning, learning, and knowledge. So ELK stands for earning, learning, and knowledge.
Nice. Hey, clever. Great idea. I think that fits and goes along with really the district as a whole and what they're trying to do in your position as that work-based learning coordinator. And so ELKWorks, we have the acronym, earning, learning, and knowledge. Like, what does that encompass? What's under ELKWorks? What happened?
Yeah, so the works really came from, I was like thinking, boy, that really works. And all of a sudden it popped into my head. And then I thought about public works, and I'm like, okay, so ELKWorks. Quick and easy, clean. So what's underneath there? Well, we're really going to talk, it's really about career-connected learning. And what I mean by that is kids learning by engaging careers. And that really encompasses a lot. But it really starts with our work behind creating district career pathways. And what pathways are really interconnected experiences where kids select courses based on a career they may be interested in at that time. So a career pathway. So for example, if I want to be a teacher, I would then, instead of just going in to meet with my counselor and select courses, not that our counselors do an amazing job of guiding kids through their post-secondary, which means high school goals, but really taking a look at a document that says, oh, here are the courses at Elkhorn Area High School or a Gateway or UW system that you can take to earn some stackable credential, which could be a technical diploma, an associate's degree, an industry recognized credential. And within those, Jon, we really have 4 key pillars.
Okay.
And it's co-curriculars, dual credit, so taking a class in high school and getting credit at college, work-based learning experiences, because we want kids to be experiential in their learning, right? Go out and live it. And then the last one is earning those stackable credentials or industry recognized credentials. So it's really just about career-connected learning.
Great idea and really clever. I think ELKWorks is easy to explain when you put it in those terms, and the acronym, and something to get behind to go, this is what we do. Like, this is our purpose, and this is where we go. Thanks, Chris. Hey, can we take a quick break real quick? I'd like to do a little 30-second thank you to any of our, maybe some business partners that come to mind. There's so many of them. I think it'd be nice when we do this, like every time we do it, let's take a little 30-minute break and just be thankful for someone that is working with the district.
Well, it's perfect too, because, well, it's the week of Thanksgiving, which is my favorite holiday. Would you like me to go first, John?
Yeah, if you'd like, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to the Elkhorn Area School Counseling Department, especially Mrs. Shannon Wolferman, and our Career Technical Education Coordinator, Mrs. Joanne Pella. You were there. Hopefully, people who are watching and people who are listening or participated. Last week, we had an amazing career fair for our students, where literally our charter schools, which would be option virtual charter, and our Career College Academy plus Elkhorn Area High School, every kid in attendance got to choose 2 areas of interest and hear from local business partners in a small classroom setting. We had choice, we had voice, we had over 50 partners. It was just well done. So shout out to you, school counselors, and at Elkhorn Area High School, and Mrs. Pella. How about you, John? Who do you think?
That
Give
was
a shout out
amazing.
here.
Yeah. Just before my shout out, though, I agree. Like how amazing that was, and how the engagement of all those business partners in one room was pretty impressive. Mine would go out quick to the Elkhorn VFW and Legion Post 45, who over the past few years has really partnered and engaged and enhanced what we do here by presenting colors at our football games, participating in the Veterans Day ceremony, and always reaching out and asking what they can do and how they can become a partner. So thank you to both of them.
Yeah, that I think that's what, when you think about why we're doing this, John, it comes back to our first broadcast when we say we got to tell our story.
Mm-hmm.
And our story is people, and our story is students and teachers and administrators, but it's bigger than that. And that's what makes it so special, right? I mean, you think about VFW, business partners, it's just really, I think that's why we're doing this.
Yeah. Civic groups. I mean, you could go on and on and on. That
Rotary, Kiwanis.
Yep. Super fortunate in Elkhorn that everything kind of meshes together, and everybody helps everybody. So great. All right. Well, hey, what's up? What's on the list as we go forward with this for next week?
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. Super excited. So you and I we've had our 2 pilot streams for ELKWorks New Whistle. We did that intentionally, but we're super excited to next week at Tuesday. We are going to have Mr. Derek Dioria, the executive director of the Walworth County Economic Development Alliance, WCEDA. I'm sitting in their office. What a great partner. They have behind me, I have their Inspired program, which is led by Mrs. Lisa Pivette. She partners up with schools. She partners up with business partners. And it's all about economic development and creating that seamless pipeline to ensure that not only our employers and their partners and members have quality employees, but really lifting up Walworth County. What about you, John? I know you got a lot going on. It's the winter season, so.
It is. It's a winter season, and people come indoors, and our doors are open. We got adult volleyball going on, pickleball going on. Our fitness center's open. We have, we got coming up the bake and take. We got 2 dates for people that come in. They bake cookies and share them all with each other, and everybody walks away with a bunch. We have.
Wasn't sure where you're going with bake and take. I'm glad that's what it is. That's good.
Not shake and bake, but.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
We also have an adult opportunity for people to make Christmas projects in our makerspace and then take them with them for the holidays. So a lot of indoor stuff. The Community Engagement Advisory Committee, made up of community members, has another meeting coming up, which is always great. Their insight and thoughts are always helpful. And here we go into the holiday season, right?
Yeah, great things going on. Great district, working hard for kids. Everybody is aligned. As you were talking, and I thought about today. I got an email. Are you aware that we have a digital jobs board, John?
I am.
Yep. And it's a little plug here, shameless plug, free of charge to all local businesses who are looking to post any employment opportunities for kids or adults. And a little shout out to K Precision Machining in Elkhorn, who reached out to our district looking for some possible youth apprentices or work study kids, which would fall under the work-based learning experience that we mentioned. So yeah, great opportunities in our district. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, what people might not know about that jobs board is it's not only for students, but adults can find jobs on there as well, correct?
Yep. And that'll be active on our ELKWorks website, which you can find at the Elkhorn Area School District webpage. In addition, we're launching an ELKWorks YouTube page. And as always, you can find us at Chris Trottier's LinkedIn page and John Anzalone on his Twitter account, my Twitter account. But most importantly, if you haven't followed it, jump on the Community Engagement Facebook page, which I know we're live on right now. Anything else for our listeners and watchers right now, John?
No, other than I saw a message from Brandy pop up, said, what an opportunity.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandy, for sending us a message. And I think we're getting close to that time. We better wrap up and let people eat the rest of their lunch, and we'll see them next week. And if you haven't heard Derek, amazing talking about economic development in Walworth County, as well as the partnerships with schools.
On that note, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. And I haven't heard it yet, but
Hey, number 2 in the books.
it's that time.
All right.
Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks, John.
Take care, Chris.
Bye-bye.